Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, welcome back to SportsGamer, and welcome back to our coverage of the ECL Elite Division postseason. Little heads up on today's broadcast. We might have some technical issues on our side. That's right. I'm throwing you under the bus already, Kenu. But we're doing what we can today. We're a commentator down. We're a producer down. We still need to bring the action to you all here tonight, and that is exactly what we are going to do as the semifinals get underway. First two games of each series, Voitimatone and Parasite kicking us off. A little bit later on, it will be Totarit and Musta Kalta. But you get a look at the matchup here between these two teams and what they have done so far. Parasite, our number 1 seed, Voitimatone, the number 4 seed, heading into this matchup. And well, in terms of the numbers for Parasite, it's a little bit skewed after a wild game 4 against Goons that saw a significant amount of goals scored on both sides. But that aside, we know what these two teams are capable of from an offensive perspective, from a defensive perspective, and we'll see how the action plays out here tonight. Let's get a look at the lineups for this opening matchup. Again, a little bit later on, Mustakal to Totorico and head-to-head. But for now, we have these 6 starting off this series for Voitimatone. It is Tempenim, Patslav, and Eki as the front 3, with Jamal the Man and Flyer Kungan on defense, and Hansalino in goal. On the other side, Vatu, Benito, and Nick at angles, with Tombo and Temu on defense, and Nike between the pipes. Let's take a look at this center showdown here that we have seen countless times in the ECL playoffs, and they go head-to-head on yet another occasion. It is Patslav against Benito, two of the best centermen that we have seen in this division. And again, another head-to-head showdown here, as both are off to a hot start this postseason, certainly. Two of the best face-off takers. We always look at that matchup to see kind of what center might have a bit of an advantage. And, well, hey, just like that, the puck might disappear from that face-off dot, depending on who is there and looking to win that draw. We'll see if we can throw it over to the winger matchup here next. As we are hopefully good to go. We'll give it a second to load, of course. There we go. Look at that, as we have these 4. Tempinen and Eki for Voitimatone against Vatu and Nick at angles. And again, in terms of the production, it is certainly there on both sides. Again, Voitimatone taking out Mythics in 5 games in the first round. It was a sweep over Goons for Parasite, and Vatu picking up where he left off in terms of the goal scoring from a 60-goal campaign. As well, we'll continue. Shout out to Dots, by the way, as we'll continue to look through. But it was Nicky Dangles finding the goal scoring touch throughout the regular season. So as we take a look, we'll move it over to the defensive comparison here next, as we'll see what happens. And apparently some volume concerns in chat there. We'll turn it up. I'll just move the mic significantly closer in the meantime. I won't. We'll move it back to where it is. We'll work on that. But the defensive comparison, we have Yamal the Man, Flyer Kungan with Tombo and Temu on defense. And again, the point production is there. Every single one of these guys at least a point per game in the postseason so far. Temu continuing to pick up where he left off in terms of a goal scoring pace from the regular season as well. So you never discount any of these guys to be able to get involved in the offensive side of things, but we'll see if one side can take advantage over the other. We'll see what happens, as again, the action will get underway here shortly. Last but not least, we have the battle of the goaltenders. Hanselino, Nikke kicking things off to begin this series. Intrigued to see what Parasite elects to do. Of course, they have Finsere available to them as well. And, well, on the other side, though, it is Nikke who was off to a very hot start in his first two games over Goons, an 88% save percentage. Hanselino, on the other hand, also a phenomenal start to this postseason. Two of the best goaltenders that this division has ever seen as again, this matchup is an all-star game in quite a few ways. And we'll see what happens as these two guys again go head to head, and we'll see what goaltender might just get the advantage. Time will ultimately tell. But again, we are a few moments away from the action getting underway here tonight as we kick off, well, the first two rounds of this series. As again, Parasite take on Voitimaton, and a little bit later on, we'll have the first two games of Totarit and Musta Kalta kicking things off in the battle of 2 versus 3. So again, we'll see how all of this plays out. Not only, of course, the action on the ice, but, well, everything off the ice here as well. Quick look, by the way, at how these two teams performed in the regular season. It is still Parasite now, with just one loss in 32 games played. Now at 31. Well, actually, beyond that, of course, but no, 31-1. I mean, you look at what they've been able to accomplish this season. It has been absolutely fantastic, to say the least. Voitimaton, no pushovers themselves, but again, were surpassed in the regular season by Mustakalta and Totarit, who actually ended up tied in points. Totarit getting that 2 seed on tiebreaker, yet those two teams will go head to head, but not a single upset in the first round. We went from 16 down to 8, now down to 4. And while 2 out of the 4 will find themselves in Helsinki in about a month's time at Assembly for our live final, as we'll see who is able to make it through and who is able to get that win. Of course, we will have a first-time finalist with Mustakalta or Totarit, whoever wins that series, and we will have some championship experience on display as well. Parasite, Voitimaton, one of the two will make it back to the finals. You could argue for Parasite, it will be essentially their first trip in terms of the combination of that roster, but at the same time, with that level of championship experience, you pretty much have to say it is a trip back to the finals. So again, we are just a few moments away from the action getting underway, and we will see what happens here in these first two games. Again, Parasite and Voitimaton kicking off the action here tonight. First two games of each series, just waiting for the action to get underway and these two teams to get matched up. But it's going to be interesting for Voitimaton to see how they start off this series, as Parasite have been able to essentially run over anybody that has been in their way as this postseason has gone on. And as we get ready here, actually, the teams, I can actually get a live look in here at the lobby. We're just waiting for one member of Parasite to get into the lobby. Not sure if they've had any lobby issues or whatnot. Wouldn't be surprised at that point. But uh, very intrigued to see how Voitimaton starts off this series, as you're talking about a team that, is going to have more than what they might be able to handle in terms of an offensive threat from Parasite. It almost seems a little bit redundant at this point to state it, but for what Parasite's been able to do from an offensive standpoint this season, we have not seen a team that has been able to perform to that level. And so far in the postseason, they've lived up to it again. I mean, you take on the 8 seed and Goons, you'd like to think they'd be able to find that way to continue the offensive standpoint, but you get into the playoffs, you never quite know. So they're back here now and just about, again, ready to go here following, an error message, and we'll wait to see, well, how much longer it takes for these two teams to get things underway. But as mentioned, it is the first 2 playoff games in each of these 2 series, best of 7 format, winner going to our live final in assembly. As well, fingers crossed here. It looks like we are about ready to get this matchmaking started. Hopefully no other issues from there and the action gets underway. In a fashionably late amount of time, as is been the case throughout the postseason. We'll mark that down to nerves for the playoffs, and definitely not anything else, especially in regards to server connectivity or anything like that. Want to mention as well, as always, sportsgamer.gg. Um, Make sure to follow us, of course, off of the primary site as well, because not only will you have all the most up to date information on everything going on throughout the leagues, but of course, we have our previews written up as well. It was Furion who gave his thoughts and opinions on what this series could ultimately look like. And, well, again, I'm not going to give away the spoilers at this point, but make sure to check that out over on sportsgamer.gg. As well, we do have the 2 teams in the lobby. We'll see if everything gets started appropriately here. As well, hey, why not take a look here at the live look in of the lobby as you get a look at what these 2 teams shaping up like. Of course, a good mix of gold, 1T, and the likes. As again, we should be just a few moments away from getting things underway here. And we will, wait with bated breath here to see if indeed it gets started as it should. Let's see here. Fingers crossed for no issues. As that is a long wait on that timer now, isn't it? You don't like to see that. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. Aha, there we go. I think we are making forward progress. As we get ready, the teams looking to take to the ice. Again, it is game number 1 of this best of 7 series. With Void to Matone kicking things off against Parasite. Game number 1, a showdown between 2 teams that will always be viewed positively from a championship aspiration standpoint, but we do have an offside call incredibly early on. As off the face-off, Parasite in control of the puck. We'll see what they can look to do on this break-in attempt. As puck down low, Vatu. And to find Nikki Dangles, has Benito now. Well, the goal line looked to kick over, and nobody there. Jamal the man looking to get going down the other way. He passed back to the point. Quick one-timer and a glove save by Nike. Another chance thrown in front. Defense able to take it away. That one on the short side post there. Void to Matone looking to get going down the other way. Good puck control here. Yamal trying to get back down low, unable to do so. Wins it back. Good poke check by Vatu to knock it out of the zone. Void to Matone again, looking to get going here, trying to time it. Parasite able to disrupt on the break-in. Combo for Temu, and, well, a complete miscommunication there for Parasite. They'll be offside. And a tie-up off the draw. Ends up with Vatu. There's movement here in the attacking zone for Parasite. Matone now trying to get going down the other way one more time. Difficult to find that space, but they have a little bit of it here. All at the point. The shot into traffic. Defense blocks it down. Dangles back for Temu. Has Tombo at the point. Couple of options here. Finds Temu on the short side. And a stop by Hansu. Now Matone again. Dump in, whether or not that was intentional or not. Not quite sure. It doesn't really matter. As Parasite again now down the other way with a bit of speed of their own. Vatu tried the feed in front. All takes it away. Matone again. The attacking zone. A net drive. Nike able to make the stop. Freezes that puck. Off the draw. Parasite in control. Matone get it back into the attacking zone. A shot on. Save with the right pad by Nike. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Down into the corner. Parasite. Temu. Right side corner. Good patience. Work it back through Tombo. On the blue line. He pinches in. Now Benito back over. Held to the perimeter here. Still looking for their chances. As Benito's pass a little bit off the mark. Actually forced to save. And upon Solinio, it's Yamal the man stepping up into the attacking zone. Eki back to the point. They get it to Yamal one more time. Has a few options. Held it a little bit too long. Vatu takes it away. Final 40 seconds of the period. Continue to have quite the chess match between these two teams. The pass across. Nobody home. Final few seconds of the period. A shot on. Stopped by Nike. Plays it out. And it ends up in the back of his own net. Matone strike first. In the dying moments of the period, a freebie from Nike, and was it really going to be that big of a deal to take one more face-off? You ended up having to take one more face-off anyway, except now you're down by a goal heading into the second period. What could prove to be a very costly mistake sees Matone with the lead heading into the second period. As well, I'll duck out of here for a moment. That'll give us an opportunity to try and make sure we get game audio up and all that fun stuff. So, second period coming up in a moment. We got another look at it there. Again, the goal right at the end of the period. As we get ready for the second period of action, as always. Action brought to you by our friends at Kovalon Lockerty. It is game one of, well, the first two games of this series that we'll be covering here today. Of course, we'll have more action on Monday and Wednesday this week, covering the rest of our 2 semifinal series that starts. But here's Parasite with Vatu stepping in, back across for Nikke Dangles, and a big save. Another save, a third save from Hanselinho. Dangerous moment for Parasite to kick off the period, but they survived the scare. Quite the replay there, to say the least, but the save is made. As again, Hanselinho able to stand tall here early in the second. A clean face-off win for Potzloff. Matone trying to get into the attacking zone. They do on this occasion. Quick movement, a shot there from Eki, blocked down. Now Benito. Working in the corner. Defense is there yet again. Good job one more time from Parasite to stop that offensive threat. Into their own now as Nikke Dangles fires one wide. Penalty called here, though. Gonna be tripping Jamal the man heading to the box in the first power play of this series. Well, belongs to Parasite here. As they'll go to work. Off the face-off. Puck over to the open side of the ice. Good job by Eki. Not able to clear it out, though. The follow-up needed a bit of work. Tombo for Benito. Back again. Got to go to Benito in front. Swing at it to the open corner. And an offside call here. So Eki let off the hook. There we go. Another face-off coming up. So much time is left on this man advantage. 1 minute and 10 seconds. As this time, Matone able to get it back to the Parasite end. As Tombo steps in, tried the short side. Big save by Hanselinho. Parasite still in control. Tombo to Teemu. Stepping in, loses it. Puck cleared out one more time. And it'll all but do it for the Parasite man advantage. As Matone in control. All fresh out of the box. On to the attack. Unable to find that low pass. Wins it back from Tombo. Eki into the corner. Good job by Matone to hold on to the puck, but that pass off the mark. They'll go all the way back down to their own zone. Quick movement here. Great read, though, by Nikke Dangles to take that one away. As Parasite onside. Vatu the net drive. Defense is there. Again now in the corner. Back to Teemu. to Tombo. Good pick off one more time by Eki. He's had a strong game defensively. As you would expect, really all six forwards in this matchup. Be able to have is Vatu trying to weave his way through. With a one-timer for Teemu, nearly shattered the back glass on that missed one-timer. As Eki heads it down low, D to D into the mixer. Shot from Eki, denied. Now Potzloff as Tempinen. Pick off, though, by Tombo to take it away. Vatu as Nikke Dangles with him. Good interception by Potzloff on the back check. Slow things down. Look to get a clean breakout here. Contact at the line. All looking. Tried the short side. Did Eki. No movement at all from Nikke. We have 3 minutes left in the period. The only goal of this game. All right, at the end of the first period, Parasite passing it out. Ends up right in the back of the nets as Tombo throws one on and Hanselino makes yet another save. Another face off in the attacking zone here. Off the tie up, a scramble for the puck. Voitimaton. Get back on side, puck towards goal, kicked out by Nike. 1 minute left here in the second period. There's over the line, Tombo. Not able to hold on to it. Emu, the cutback, few seconds left in the period. The one-timer, they score. Well, the trend continues of late goals to close out a period. Nicky Dangles finds the back of the net in the final 5 seconds to tie this one up at 1 apiece. Yeah, big time goal there, to say the least. Ties this game up. Getting into the third period, unless we have another late goal here. 1 second left. One-timer, and Hanselino was forced to make a save. Nicky Dangles has Parasite's first breakthrough of the period. We're tied heading into the third. As we'll get a look back here at the goal. Nicky Dangles finally found some open space, just puts the shot underneath the glove of Hanselino. Yeah, 20 minutes left here in regulation. Third period underway. Voigt and Matone get the first possession. Doesn't last too long. They do get it back here, actually, in the neutral zone. Now into the attacking end. Eki circles through, steps in, takes the shot. Big save from Nike, and shockingly, it does not look to play it out this time. I can't imagine why. Get back ahead in this game if they can. And a shot on is stopped. Now back to the point. 5 seconds left of the full pressure. They need to work that puck around. Not able to find that quality chance that they were looking for. Parasite back in control. They'll look to get a controlled breakout. A move for Benito. Nicky Dangles short side. Puck still loose. Hanselino able to hold on. Solid job by Parasite, surviving all of that pressure. And able to get a nice quality chance of their own. They battle for the puck. Benito rips one on. Big save. The move recovers in the corner, tries to roll through, unable to do so. Elbow for Nicky Dangles, wanted Vatu. Defense there. Flyer Gungan able to make the save. Pass up ahead. Good job once again by Parasite to take that one away. Not able to do anything though. It sets up Void to Matone on the counterattack. Down low, Aki. Here, they throw it in front, they score! Another fortunate bounce. But Aki throws it in front, finds the back of the net, and Void to Matone re-grab the lead. It's 2-1. I presume it went off the skate of a defender, although typically when that happens, we'd have the replay skip for the own goal, but regardless, Void to Matone, the breakthrough, and now a 2-1 lead here in the third period. As we'll have a pause here from the Parasite perspective. And, well, it would not be a broadcast day without a reset, as, well, we'll see what that does in terms of affecting momentum one way or another. But we will be forced into, a restart here, and we'll see what these two teams elect to do, as Nikkei ended up dropping out of that one. So it is a 2-1 lead for Void to Matone. We will be back as well soon as we can be, as the action looks to continue. Again, game one not yet in the books. We'll be back in a few moments.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi. Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back and, well, ready to continue with the action here upon the restart. Again, it is, well, technically the third period. It is also a 2-1 lead for BO7 here in game number 1. As Eki was able to find the back of the nets right before we had to step away. So again, a 2-1 lead for BO7 here in the third period of play. 14 minutes to go. We'll see if Parasite can find that tying goal. They've done it once. We'll see if they can do it again. Flyer Potzloff actually down low, helping out Flyer Kungan, able to recover the puck. Parasite went it back. A big one-timer and a stop early on from Hansu upon the restart. This one rocketed down. Nikkei still has to be regretting the first goal he surrendered in this one. Played it out. Tapped right back into the back of the nets. Come to the far side corner for Tombo. Nicky Dangles for Teemu at the point. Teemu looking to step in. Trying to get in front for Vatu. Defense is there. Now Eki, head of steam for BO7. Back to the forehand. Good poke check to take it away. Benito has to drop back. Again, they won't have the real-time minute here. At least the real-time 30 seconds at the end of the period. Line. Empinen takes the hit. Benito able to get it back. A little bit of space here for Parasite on this counter. Teemu in front. As Nicky Dangles pass is off the mark. Just over 6 minutes left. Feed for Benito, he scores. Parasite have tied this game up at 2 goals apiece. As the quick counterattack works, you saw Yamal stretching out for the block. Just couldn't get down along the ice fully in time. As Parasite, again, it is now a 2-all hockey game. What is the third period upon this restart? As Nicky Dangles sends this low, looks like it is very well going to be next goal wins at this stage. There's Benito for Vatu. Defense holds on. Trouble as well for Nicky Dangles. BO7 in control. Stepping up into the attacking zone. All for the option in the corner. Goes to Eki at the point. Working with Flyer Kungan here again. Empinen throws one on. Big pop-up off the goaltender. As Eki. Back to Flyer Kungan at the point. Back down low. Eki tries that short side post. Second chance, they score! Potzloff finds the breakthrough. With less than a minute and a half to go, BO7 lead again. Cannot believe he found the back of the net on that one. The far side was wide open. But he still finds that little bit of space on the short side. Now 3-2 the score. Again, it is the third period upon a restart. 3-2. Avoid to Matone as we hit the final minute. Parasite have to work quickly. As down low. Atu. Combo, the pass in front, nobody home. Final 2 seconds. And with that, Void. But Potzloff is the hero. Of course, we won't have too much to look at there in terms of stats. We know they're going to be a little bit incomplete. We'll see if we do get a look at any of the replays here. They're going to be waiting for a goaltender, well, to bail out and force the restart. But again, Voitimatone grab the win in game number 1. So there we go. We'll get potentially a look at the winning goal again for Potzloff, or we'll see if they just elect to go back for Potzloff, or we'll see if they just elect to go back to the lobby. But again, what a turn of events. Just the second loss of this season for Parasite. And, you know, again, you don't want to try to place the blame on one person more than the other, but Voitimatone's first goal in this game was from a very unnecessary play out by Nikke in goal. And right here again, right place, right time for Potzloff. The fact that he scored that is absurd. Certainly. But this was the Parasite goal that had them right back into the game. Just under the body was that pass. Jamal the man tried to get down to take it away, but there you go. Game number 1 is in the books. Voitimatone grabbing the 1-0 series lead. Game 2, of course, will be played right here tonight as well. We'll be back after a brief break as the action continues. Stick with us. Don't go anywhere.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi. Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back. A big thank you for sticking with us here at SportsGamer as we get ready for game number 2 coming up, Voitimatone and Parasite. Again, a reminder, a little bit later on, we'll have the first 2 matchups as well of our other semifinal as Totori take on Mustakalta. But for now, our focus is on what comes up next as Voitimatone have handed Parasite just their second loss of this season. A incredible accomplishment given what Parasite has been able to do, and we'll see if they are able to regain some footing here. Time will tell. As I just got word, of course, there is another lobby connection fail, so that's wonderful. It's great. Always nice to have those type of delays, but hey, there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. But in terms of talking about these matchups and what we have coming up here, again, Voitimatone getting that win in game number 1. They got that little bit of help from Nikke with the pass out goal to start off the scoring in the game. The restart, tough to argue if it helped one side over the other, both sides with a goal, but of course, Voitimatone carried a 2-1 lead into that restart, and that really helped propel them to victory in that one. Terms of, talking about some of the stars of that game for Voitimatone, Hanselino made some big saves in that game. Not that Nikke didn't on the other side, but he did make that one crucial mistake that one could argue really set Parasite behind the 8 ball through the rest of that game. And of course, and always talking about these 2 lineups, you have all 5 forwards essentially it feels like all 5 forwards as opposed to all 5 skaters, and the different offensive looks that they can throw out there. One might argue Voitimatone did just a little bit better in that regard. I mean, again, getting the win, even if it took a frankly ridiculous goal from Potzloff to seal the deal at the end, as I don't think I'll forget that one for a while. A wide open net, shoots it right towards the goalie, and still gets the goal either way. Gold close quarters, you work wonders, don't you? You absolutely do. A look here, though, of course, at the playoff brackets and, how we got here, and, of course, what we have to look forward to in other matchups. If we have access to that, we might not at the moment. We'll see. Time will tell. But regardless, hey, we'll continue to, sit here, stretch for time, and see what we have to do until these 2 teams are ready to go and ready to get the action back underway. As, again, I mentioned it earlier, I mentioned it a few times. This is just our opening, moments of this semi-final. First 2 games of each of these series being covered here in this one. Again, a look at the lineups as well for what we have heading into this matchup. I'll be very intrigued to see on the second match day if there are any changes, particularly for Parasite in goal. They have been going with a tandem setup all season long. But again, hopefully we are just a few moments away from things continuing here in terms of the teams getting matched up. So we'll see what happens. And, indeed, there you go. The teams are in the lobby and looking ready to go. You get a look here at the player builds and such. And for now, it's fingers crossed and hoping that we are good to go. Let's see here. Indeed, these 2 teams are ready to go. Fingers crossed for no technical issues. Game number 2. It is Voitimatone and Parasites. Puck is dropped. The action is underway. It is Parasite in on the attack, and well, they need to find a way to get back that relentless offensive pressure. They did get the first shot of the game on target early. Of course, those playoff records now you see on the lineup screen slightly out of date for this one is Parasite. And it, again, what you would have seen was just their second loss of this season. A near perfect regular season, granted 28 out of, well, a typical 30 games played. So their offensive numbers and their dominance could have been even more impressive. It already was. As Parasite into the attacking zone here. They move for Nikki Dangles. Back again. Now combo. Good patience. Continues to circle. Tamu tried to get the shot off. Nikki Dangles. Back for Tamu. Good movement here for Parasite. Need to try to get those shots. Those looks for those high-quality shots that they are trying to find. Benito had the space there. Knocked away by the defense. All that zone time is nice. Doesn't mean anything if you can't get the chances. Saved by Nikkei, his first of the game. While the man tried the short side. Dangles for Benito. Back again. Defense holds on. Voitimatone led by Tempinen. Across and a good save on the early one-timer from Flyer Kungan. Zeki was back covering. Shot on there. Stopped by Hanselino. Voitimatone likely to set back, and they do, as Parasite had the numbers. Tried to hand off for Tempinen. Had no space. Job to win it back. Already halfway through this period. Jamal the man taken down. Opens up room for Parasite down the other way. Benito for Tombo. Wanted the 1T for Nikki Dangles. Tried to throw one towards goal at the end of it. Tombo looked to go back. Defense is there again. Beat in front and a save on the shot by Vatu. Face-off here in the attacking zone for Parasite, but it is another face-off win for Potzloff. Parasite quickly back in control, puck in deep. As Benito rotates out, goes to Tombo at the point. Break up there by the defense. Things going down the other way one more time. The feed in front, loose puck, still there. Good chances for Tempinen, just couldn't secure possession. This one's going to go all the way down the other way. Good intercept by Vatu. Movement here. Vatu back for Nikki Dangles. Healed the shot. A good look, though. Zeki. Brings it back to the point here. Got the golden helmet change there as well. It is now session of Potzloff for this one. Moving here for Tamu. Final minute of the first period. Tombo circles as Tamu goes across. Benito, 4 seconds left. Tamu can't do anything with it, and the first period comes to a close. Without the opening goal of the game, no late mistakes for either side this time. As Hanselino gets the spotlight. . At some of the highlights again as the first period comes to a close. Again, without the opening goal of this game, as well, Voitimatone held to just 54 seconds of time on attack. But case in point, you can have all the time and attack that you want. You're a team like Parasite, but just 3 shots, no goals to show for it. Not time on attack that wins you a hockey game. We get ready for the second period. As always, the action brought to you by our friends at Kovalan Lakritsi. Game number 2, Parasite and Voitimatone going head to head. Early shot blocked down by Yamal the man. And Voitimatone, a 3-2 victory in game number 1 in regulation. Parasite just the second loss. Tremendous chances there in front. And Nike was up to the task on that one. As Benito has it knocked away. Carried in over the line. Yamal the man, the between the legs move, tried to feed back in front. Defense broke it up. Václav's pass off the mark. As Voitimatone regather. A clean break in if they can find it. Break up there, nice job. Put it back, Voitimatone onside. Feed across from Tempinen, doesn't find a way through. Kick off there by Tempinen. Response from Vatu to get it back. Big hit at the blue line. As both teams doing a strong job here of neutralizing the other. Those early chances from Voitimatone. Here's Parasite, they score! And it happens that quickly. You stifle them for that long, and all they need is one chance. A little bit too much space on the short side as Nicky Dangles roofs it, and Parasite have the lead. Nicky Dangles adds to his goal-scoring column. That's now 8 goals in the playoffs for him. We'll see what Voitimatone are able to do. Barring a faulty recollection of my now old age. This is Parasite's first lead of the night. As Václav over the line, finds Eki. Down low for Tempinen, tried the net drive, loose puck still. Eki behind the goal line, short side, and another stop by Nike, and well, wisely holds on to the puck. Seems to have learned his lesson from game number 1. Another face-off in the attacking zone for Voitimatone. They do get the puck off the tie-up. Eki wanted the delayed wraparound. Nike plays it out. Maybe he didn't learn his lesson. As Voitimatone right back in on the attack, forcing another save from the Parasite goaltender. One sauce way up to Benito. Great job by the defense. Disrupt it. Parasite still in on the attack. Back to the point. DD pass for Tombo. Circling and a couple extra passes here. So takes his time. Teemu loses the puck. Parasite knocked out of the zone and will be forced to reset. As Benito tries to win it back. Nicky Dangles looked to throw one on. A good block. And tremendous pressure here from Parasite. A healed shot from Benito. Just under 4 minutes left here in the second period. Good block. Parasite looking to work their way back in. Defense breaks it up at the blue line. Out there from Parasite to neutralize yet again. Big outlet pass to Vatu. A little bit quiet in terms of the score sheet so far in this one. We hit the final minute of play here in the second. A little bit of space now for Vatu to work with. As Nicky Dangle's low shot on. Punched out by Hanselino. Voitimatone going to try to make something happen. Tempinen carries over the line. Look to play. A pass that wasn't there. One more chance for Vatu. Toe drag, shot, blocker, save. That brings us to the end of the second period. As, well, hey, not for a lack of trying. Low scoring game so far. Third period coming up in just a few moments. Look at the numbers there, the shots, 6 sides, or 6 aside, I should say, but Parasite with the one that matters the most. As again, just a little bit too much space, not fully sealing off that post. And that is all the difference so far. We are here, third period now. And we will see who is able to find that next goal, if there is one. Voitimatone really had the chance there. As Teemu. Benito ended up throwing a pass on net there. Voitimatone over the line one more time. Imal drops back for Potzloff. Bouncing puck towards goal. Parasite hold on. Looking to tie this series up at 1 apiece. Again, it's the first 2 games of each of our semifinals here tonight, as we will have Totarit and Mustakalta playing their first 2 games in a little while here on this broadcast. Parasite in control, looking to find a breakthrough. Got by the defense to take that one away, but Parasite still in control. Job again by Voitimatone, patrolling their own blue line, but they do need a goal. A great individual effort from Eki, but a better save on the other side. Face-off, clean win for Benito. It's been quite a battle between those 2 centers. Very familiar with one another, of course. Nicky Dangle's unable to hold on to that puck. Now under 11.5 minutes to go. Voitimatone still looking for their opening goal. One-timer was intercepted. Shot from the point, paddled away. Movement from Parasite to get out of the zone, but they're stifled at the red line. Eki. Few options. Gets it back. At the point, back to Eki. Tried to go in front. Teemu's there to poke it away. Benito, the big outlet to Vatu. Defense just got a piece of it. Great job. High flyer Kungan. All looking to step up here. Otzloff, double teamed, can't hold on to it. Bouncing puck, Parasite now. Down the other way, Nikki Dangles rips one on, and another stop there by Hans Celinho, but his team in desperate need of a goal. High up off the draw, puck bounces back to the neutral zone. This one sent up. The net drive there for Tempinen, not able to break through. Over the line, a big hit. Voitimatone down to the final 4.5 minutes. Needing to find a goal here. Vatu not able to find any space. Parasite would love an extra goal that would most certainly put a cap on this game. Emu to Tombo. Now Vatu down low, broken up by Voitimatone. 2 minutes left. They need to find their way through. Eki in front for Potzloff. Good save by Nike. We approach the final minute. Voitimatone back in control. Very much running out of time. Potzloff. All the man back to the forehand. Pass over. Looking big. Save by Nike. Read the shot incredibly well. And we will see a timeout here. You can see just perfectly read. Off the face-off. Parasite in control. 40 seconds left. Not able to find too much space. They send it at least back the other side of the neutral zone. Parasite again in control. 25 seconds away from tying up this series. The line. Eki looking. Can't get the shot off. Has it back. Get his options. All at the point. Wanted the 1T. Can't get it to Potzloff. Eki down low. His feed interrupted. Final few seconds. One-timer blocked by Tombo. 3 seconds now. Poke checked away. Intercepted. And that will do it. Parasite bounce back and get a stellar 1-0 victory here in game number 2. We will be tied at 1 win apiece when the series continues, as the shutout for Nike and Parasite. The lone goal, we'll get a look at a save here by Hans Celinho, but the lone goal for Nicky Dangles, propelling his team to victory, as the best of 7 has now essentially become a best of 5, as Voitimatone just simply could not find a way through in this one. Last chance by Flyer Kungan. Arguably their best, but played pretty much perfectly. It was this goal here for Nicky Dangles. Propels his team to victory. We won't have too much to look at on this one. The lone goal is the decider. And we will be tied heading into the continuation of the action in this series, but we still have one more series to get underway on the other side of the break. Totarit and Mustakalta kick off the first two games of our other semifinals. So stick with us. We'll be back in a few moments as the action continues.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi. Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back. Again, a big thank you for sticking with us here at SportsGamer as we kick off another week of broadcasting action and the semifinals of the ECL Elite Division postseason. Of course, we'll have to update the scoreboard there because the 1-1 scoreline, well, was the split between Voitimatone and Parasite, but we get ready for the first two games now of our other semifinal. There we go, as it is Mustakalta taking on Totarit, the battle of 2 versus 3, as one of these two teams will be making their way to an Elite Division final for the very first time. You get a look there at their numbers so far in the playoffs. Again, Totarit knocking out Exen and doing so in 5 games with just 2 goals allowed. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, for Mustakalta, making its way to the semifinal here with a win over the Blackjacks. Let's take a look at the lineups for these two teams and who we'll see in action tonight. For Mustakalta, we have Aro, Launinen, and Alupekas as the front three, with Noir Yamal and Mise on defense, and Latve in goal. For Totarit, Oyala, Harlow, and Profilipaki, with Karkas and Sega Sormi on defense, and Stammer between the pipes. Let's talk about the centers here to kick things off, as we always do. Launinen and Harlow. Through the first 5 games that these two have played, Launinen with the advantage in point production so far, but a massive advantage on the faceoffs for Harlow in his first round matchup. So we'll see what those numbers are going to look like here as the series progresses. Of course, we talked about it for the other matchup, right? And how close it was for the numbers. Well, we do have one clear cut advantage here for Harlow in terms of that percentage, but we'll see if things are able to kind of maintain at that level or if one side over the other can improve. So that is the center comparison. Let's take a look at the wingers here next in this matchup. Aro and Alupekas against Oyala and Profilipaki. All 4 of these guys over a point per game. Aro especially 7 goals in that opening round. Of course, as many goals as the other 3 wingers here combined. Tremendous opportunity for him now, as I kind of mentioned in the wraparound, to take that step up and to lead the way from an offensive standpoint to get this team into this live final. What an opportunity this is for both sides. We'll see out of the 4 who is able to step up, get to that next level, and make things happen. The defensive comparison is next, as we have Noir Yamal and Mise squaring off with Karkas and Sega Sormi. And in terms of the production, I mean, a slight advantage in the favor of the Mustakalta defense, but all 4 of these guys capable of putting up points. And we'll see kind of what the balance is here with these lineups in terms of the aggression that they might show versus how defensively safe and responsible they want to be. What is the style that we are going to see now between these two teams? You never quite know exactly what you're going to see, but again, it's very interesting in a matchup like this, as these two teams, as I mentioned, in their first semifinal. It's a great opportunity for both sides to really take that next step forward. They already have, but now they're going to be looking to take that next big step forward in making it to that live final. And of course, our final head-to-head, the battle of the goaltenders, Latve and Stammer, 2 of the brightest young goaltenders that we have had here in this division. And you can see in the playoffs so far, both of them have been phenomenal. Stammer's numbers, of course, especially thriving so far, given the struggles that Exton had from an offensive standpoint. These two could be the next two goaltenders to really take that step up into the conversation of one of the top goaltenders in the elite division. I mean, the pattern seems to be there, following in the footsteps of the likes of Nikkei and others, and this series can go a long way in determining that. But as you can see here, the teams are matched up. They are just about ready to go. First time in the semifinals for both of these sides. Totarit and Mustakalta going head to head. The first two games of this series. And it's time for game number one. So let's see how this one plays out. I will do the best I can here based on the lack of numbers to I'll mention who is who. See how things go here in the early stages as a puck back towards goal. Settling it down here. Totarit, of course, the home side in this one. And a very early icing call, to say the least. Felt a bit of space, the backhand opportunity. And we nearly did have the early goal there. Trying to find their way through. And, well, we have another stoppage in play here early on. Settling things down here. Mustakalta can look for the breakthrough. Aro not able to find any space. Movement there. Totarit looking to break through. Again, would love to find the opening goal of this game, and they very nearly did. That shot just wide. Now down the other way. Alopekos takes the hit, opens up space. For Totarit, another save early on for Latve. Actually noted that one did count at the very least. Of course, can't say another save. It is only the one shot. Actually, no, in fairness, the no shots on goal. That one still didn't count. Interesting. Wrap around, we have our opening goal. Alopekos scores. And Mustakalta strike first out of nowhere on the quick wraparound attempt. Just a little bit too much space surrendered by Stammer. Oh man, it went just under the pad before he was able to fully get down. Oh, Mustakalta wasting no time there. Able to find the back of the net early. Stammer allowing just 2 goals. And that opening round against Exton surrenders one here early on the wraparound. Alopekos says Mustakalta right back in on the attack. Good pick off here. Or Totarit trying to get going down the other way. Shot there from the half wall, forcing a big save out of Latve. Movement over. Aro back, D-to-D pass here. Alta trying to find space, would love to double up the goal scoring effort here. Aro down low, and there was some space there to shoot. The shot from the point blocked. And it's Darkus who was finally able to settle things down. For Totarit, now over the blue line. Feet in front, the backhand on. Angle It was just a little bit too far gone at that point. From Aldepekas, but the poke check sends him back down the other way. At the point, Mise. One-timer, big save from Stammer, loose puck. He's still scrambling to get back into position. He does, but a close call there for Totarit and their defense. Get another look there. Save. A set of saves by Stammer. Face off here in the attacking zone for Mustakalta. They did technically win it, weren't able to maintain possession. As scramble for the puck here. Mise able to slow it down. Across the other way, the force in front. Defense is there. Base now on the counterattack for Totarit. Good protection. Feed in front. Defense able to survive. Space for Aro. Got a shot over to the short side. Oh, Mise. A bit of trouble here. Still able to hold on to it. Breaks into the corner. Final 3 seconds. Defense is there to take it away, and that will do it for the opening frame. First period comes to a close as Mustakalta have the breakthrough. There at one of the saves, but ultimately focused on that goal replay, the wraparound goal from Aldepekas. The difference in this one. Getting a look at everything but of course there were some good saves in that period. The goalie's taking center stage, but there it was. A quick wrap. Stammer just not able to get down in time. May have been some contact as well. But look at the numbers there for Mustakalta. Very strong start. Time an attack advantage, a shot advantage. And of course, well, the difference in goals right there. As the wraparound finds the back of the net. Third of the playoffs for Aldepekas after a 26-goal campaign. The regular season. There we go. Second period about ready to begin. As always, the action brought to you by our friends at Kovalan Lokritsi. We'll see who takes the advantage here into game 2 as we kick off our other semifinal. Again, a 1-1 split between Parasite and Voitimatone kicked off this broadcast. We'll see who has the advantage in this series after the first 2 games played here tonight. Totarit able to hold it in. Good pass. Sagastormy puck in front. Another tap at it. Lafe is able to keep it out. Now Aro in control. Back for Mise at the points. Did he pass? Noir Yamal not able to get that shot off. He is able to get back in possession here to settle things down for Mustakalta. Goes on the line. Loudon towards goal. Out of the way. And Totarit able to settle it down. Not able to find their way into the attacking zone on that attempt. Like the dump and chase to the far side corner. Very well done. Good hip check, though, by Mise to win it back. Awkward bounce. Mustakalta survived that. A little bit of a scare. Get things going down the other way. They are onside. Stay over for Alupekas in control. Full options. Ariamal at the point. Continue the cycle here. Launen and back for Alupekas. Totarit does well. They win it back. A little bit of space here. Force in front. Nobody home. And Mustakalta. A dump and chase of their own this time. Well read. Sends Totarit down the other way. Onside. Drop pass at the line. Another quick pass intercepted. They do win it back. One-timer from the point. Stopped by Latve. Another interception there in the neutral zone. Or Oyala, but not able to find the follow-up pass. They feed up the middle. Launen and breaking through. Look for Aro. Alupekas shot. Good stop by Stammer. Totarit not able to find that pass. No icing. Play continues on. No icing here either. Recovered by Alupekas down low. I don't know if he expected to get it that cleanly. E-to-D pass. Mise stepping in. Back to Launen and tried to throw one on from the point. And read perfectly by the defense. The counterattack and a shot nearly caught Latve on the wrong side. Mise steps up. The quick one-timer from Aro, just high and wide. Second chance thrown on. And Stammer was ready for that one. Over the line. Good break up there. And Nuari Amal. 90 seconds left in the second period. Marcus down low. Jam play for Launen and doesn't go. Arlo circles around, drops it back. One more chance here for Totarit in the period. As they're able to get the break in. Force in front. Defense there, second chance, 1 second shot just wide, and nobody could get a piece of it as Latve was down and out. A close call for Totarit, but still not able to find the opening goal of their postseason semifinal round. They'll still have a chance here in game one. Third period is coming up. One goal in this game, but not for a lack of trying. Look at the numbers there. Much better job for Totarit in terms of getting shots on net. Still not able to find that breakthrough. Just 6 face-offs in this game as well. Very surprising. We've had that few stoppages so far. Here we go. Third period is underway. Game 1 of 2. Kick off this semifinal series. Again, one of these two teams will be the finalist, will be heading to Assembly in Helsinki a month from now. And their first final is a good blocker save there by Stammer. Alta, again, a short side shot, another save. Totarit trying to get things going. A little bit of space down low. Tried to kick back to the point. Pass off the mark. Goes all the way down. Nearly caught Stammer. Had a lot of trouble with that one as the camera switches. He was down and out. But able to keep that puck out. An incredibly close call there. Otarit back in control. Back there, Mustakalta again going to try to get things going down the other way. Back towards the point, Mise. Hackers in front, they score! Nuwari Amal, the cut in from the defender, beats Stammer. And Mustakalta with a 2-0 lead. Just an excellent job by the defender cutting in front. And as it turns out, Stammer, he is human. He is beatable. And Mustakalta have not scored as many goals in this game as Exon did on him, well, in the entirety of their series. Otarit in an unfamiliar position. A 2-0 lead now for Mustakalta. Not too much time to work with in the grand scheme of things. 10.5 minutes. Mustakalta unable to time it onside. We are halfway through this period now. Good outlet pass up ahead for Aro. The feed in front, loose puck, and Stammer forced to drop down and cover. Nice low shot there. Stammer able to paddle it away. Or Otarit, beaten twice in this game, but you certainly can't look at him as the reason for the shortcomings. The team in front of him needs to find a way to get a goal on the board. As a shot locked down by the traffic. One back. As that one just deflects. Up and out of play. 7:27 on the clock. Otarit starting to run out of time here in game one. They do win the faceoff. D-to-D, they score! A massive deflection. Sees Harlow get on the board. And Otarit are not done yet. As 100% intentional deflection. Who needs Big Tipper? The only ability banned in this competition. But deflection's still powerful. Just absolutely nothing Latve could do on that one. We have ourselves a game here. Otarit on the board. The face-off. It's in control for Mustakalta. This one knocked back towards goal. Latve will just rifle it down to the other side. It will go for icing. Time ticks off the clock, but still a little bit too much time for comfort. They tie up off the draw. And a great bit of speed here for Aro. The spin gets the shot on. And forces the save by Stammer, who does play it out. Down the other way. Otarit looking for a tying goal. Big hit there in the corner. And a penalty called here as well. Tripping. As Profilipaki heads to the box. I thought it was a hit, but no, it is in fact a trip. As the leading scorer for Otarit heads to the box, there will not be too much time them to work with here. Should they successfully get the kill? Off the face-off. Alta in control. Mise, good patience. And some man defense on Aro here especially. A little bit of space for Mise. Big save by Stammer as the defender stepped in. Alopek has held onto it for a little bit too long. Puck is cleared. 45 seconds left in the kill, but just over 2 minutes left in regulation. As Wariamal has the go-ahead goal right now, nearly picks the corner. Saved by Stammer. Totarit maintain possession. 90 seconds left. Back to 5-on-5. And they find the tying goal. Over the line. Bit of space. Shot deflects. Loose puck bounces. Still bouncing around here. As Mustakalta have a bit of space on the counterattack. 2-on-1. Alupekas just takes it low. Into the corner. Maintains possession. They scramble for the puck. 40 seconds left. Over the line. One of the 1T. Picked off by Aro. Was in the boards. Turned over. Chance. Good poke check. As back down low by Profilipaki. Couldn't get it back. Aro's there again. 20 seconds now. A shot in front. Big save by Latve. Great poke check from Aro. Does he have the speed to break through a net? He doesn't, but he gets low. Circles back. 8 seconds left. Gonna look to kill the time if he can. 4 seconds now. 2 and 1. A save, and that will do it. Mustakalta get the win here in game number 1. Make it 3 wins away now from perhaps making a finals appearance. Tremendous job there by Latve, making some big saves down the stretch. Totarit only able to find the back of the net once. A big win. Kick off this series. Look back at the highlights from this particular game. Right there, the goal from Noir Yamal was the breakthrough. The insurance tally that they needed. As Mustakalta take game 1. See there, more than doubled them up on shots, time on attack, the face-offs. Tough to make an argument that they didn't deserve the win based on that performance. And again, game 2 coming up. In just a few moments, the goal there, the wraparound from Alupekas. Right here, Noir Yamal on the backhand, all alone in front. He did have 1 goal here from Totarit, a massive deflection. Again, not enough. A victory in the books for Mustakalta. 2-1 the final score. And we will have game number 2 coming up in just a few moments. Last game of this broadcast, but again, throughout the week, we will be finishing up our coverage of these 2 series. By this time, or close to this time on Wednesday, we will know who is heading to our live final. But for now, we'll throw it over to a break. We'll be right back. 1 more game to go here tonight.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi. Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.
All right, everybody, we are back, and as you can see, we are just about ready to go. It is game number 2 of this semifinal matchup. Well, the final one that we'll be covering here tonight, as Totarit and Mustakalta go head-to-head one more time here. Again, Mustakalta getting the victory in game number 1. That makes them, well, that much closer. Making it to the final. And a great shot on net early on for Totarit. Of course, they would love the strike first, and they do in tremendously quick fashion. Totarit have the breakthrough as Oyala finds the back of the nets. And what a way to start after dropping game number 1. A gigantic goal there, and completely changed the tone of this series. And Oyala has the breakthrough for Totarit, 3rd goal of the postseason. We have an offside call here. Mustakalta trying to get onside here, not able to find the space. Totarit right back in on the attack, circling. Able to get that puck down low. Can't get there though by Mise. Zaro again, not able to hold on to it. Eldon on the half wall, big shot. Goalie still down, they score. Latve got caught in transition, trying to get back to his feet. Harlow doubles it up. Right there, you could see him trying to get back to his feet, unable to do so in time. Totarit, quite the turnaround here. Now up 2-0 in the first period. Already finding the back of the net more times, well, than they did in the entirety of game number 1. Four shots, 2 goals for Totarit within the first 6.5 minutes of play. See if Mustakalta are able to battle back. Obviously, still plenty of time to go. Offside call here yet again as Mustakalta really slow to get out of the gates in this one. He's over the line. Space here for Totarit again. Trying to get out of trouble. Aro able to find that puck. Still has it here. Force across. Nobody home. Now over the line. The big spin. Totarit still in control. As an odd angle shot there. Blocked, and a tripping penalty coming up as Mise went down. Mustakalta with a good opportunity here as Oyala heads to the box. Look at the first power play of game number 2. Time opportunity now for Mustakalta to get some momentum back. You win the face-off here as well. He recovers that puck. Finds Aro down low. Gets back to the point. Noir Yamal. That feed in front. Defense was there to take it away. Puck clearance. That attempt does not find its way through. But an errant pass will seal the deal there. Colta quickly back in on the attack. Now for Mise at the point. Rotation here. Aro, great save by Stammer. And another opportunity, that one just over the glove. And bounces all the way back out of the zone. As over the line, we are back to 5-on-5. Alupekas has that one taken away. Here comes a Totari counterattack over the line. 2-on-3. Drop back to the point. Safety in numbers. Into the circle here. Fed from backhand. They score. A successful kill. And another goal for Harlow. As Totarit have completely flipped the script here on Mustakalta in game number 2. That had to have gone off the bottom of the glove. It did. What a turnaround for Totarit. And it's just the first period. A successful penalty kill. Followed up by another goal. And they might not be done. There's still 5 minutes left in the first period. Back on the attack. The one-timer. Broken stick for Sega Sormi. Opens up the room. Down the other way. And Aro couldn't get the one tee off. Tries the short side. Puck squeaks out to the other side where Totarit able to recover. Puck sent down low. Short side attempt. Good save by Latve. Strong nerves to hold his position there after allowing 3 goals here in the first period. 2:16 to go. We have a stoppage of play here. But what a turnaround for Totarit. A 2-1 loss in game number 1. Offside call here just seconds later. High up off the draw. Aro to the open space, gets his own pass back. Pass here. Mise wanted Aro. Defense is there. Totarit back in possession. 1 minute left to go here in the first period. Arcus tried that feed up ahead. Totarit onside, able to maintain zone. Low shot blocked down. Counterattacking chance is intercepted. And that will do it for the first period. An outstanding job by Totarit to bounce back. They lead 3-0 after the opening 20 minutes. We will get a look at the numbers there. Mustakalta just 1 shot on net, but Totarit making the most of their chances. The first goal that we get a look at, just somehow not getting the interception. This was the big rebound play, as of course for Latve, the stamina down, the big desperation save, and one more chance to backhand. Latve was moving laterally, didn't have the glove set in position, and that leads to the goal. We get ready here for the second period. As always, the action brought to you by our friends at Kovalan Lockracy. Again, we are kicking off our semifinals coverage here in the Elite Division, as we will be right back here tomorrow for the conclusion of the battle of 1 versus 4, Parasite and Voitimatone as the feed in front. Good job by Stammer. This series will reach its conclusion on this upcoming Wednesday. Around this time on Wednesday, we will have a much better idea. If not, we'll already know what our Elite Division final will look like, as 2 out of the 4 teams will take the stage at Assembly in Helsinki on the 20th of February. We look to crown a champion. Sent down, dumped in, Totarid able to recover. Back to the point, D2D, nice block down. And now space for Totarit here on this counterattack. Good protection, just couldn't get that pass across. As moves to Kalta. Interception there. Still held to just a 1 shot on goal in this game. They win the puck back. Aro can't quite find anywhere to go. Sets up Totarit now down the other way. Alta again, that shot. Misses, might have deflected. Just a 1 on goal for Mustakalta as we approach the halfway point of this game. Big outlet pass, and Mise comes up with it. Crucial play there. And here, nice little shot on with Loudon in front, but Stammer seal off that bottom part of the goal. Makes no mistake. As nearly some friendly fire there for Totarit. A little bit of trouble. Kalta again trying to get that shot on goal. Loose puck, couple saves. And rocketed down, 9 minutes left. In the second period, still a 3-0 lead. Intact. Here's Aro, can't hold on to it. Space down the other way. Breakaway for Totarit. Big save by Latve. Remember that one. The comeback is on the cards. He does make the save with the glove this time. Mustakalta need to find a way. Help out their goaltender here. Need 3, very least. Totarit still, of course, looking to pile it on. Mise takes a huge hit there, but the puck is out of the zone. Not able to maintain control. 3 on 3 here if they move quickly enough. Bump from Aro. Totarit still in control. Arcus at the point. Circles through. Pass off the mark. Noria Mall recovers. 1 goal at a time needs to be the setup here for Mustakalta. Can they find the back of the net? They one-timer attempt of a shot, and Alpakas could not get that one towards goal. There's a big outlet pass in behind the defense again, and another save by Latve, and another one on the pass back. Big stops from the Mustakalta goaltender at a crucial time in this game, where 3 feels like it could already be enough, but 4 certainly feels like it would seal the deal. Face off, one cleanly by Launinen. Good turnover here. Mustakalta got some tired legs out there. Another neutral zone interception. It's a 5-on-1 right now. Just tries the short side attempts. Not a bad idea. Puck recovered the shot on from Mise. A blocker save, and the puck is up and out of play. 10 seconds to go. Face off here. Won by Mustakalta. Just losing the puck was Aro. Toterit, nice self pass into open space. Just trying to kill the time. Alupekas can't get the shot off. And we are 2/3 of the way there. The 3-goal lead from the end of the first period holds. As Toterit perhaps 20 minutes away from tying this series up at 1 apiece. Got a look there at the numbers. Time on attack much closer, but Mustakalta still just 4 shots on goal despite the power play time as well. A crucial aspect. Their offensive shortcomings in this one. Never say never in terms of the comeback potential. We go. Third period is underway. Mustakalta in need of at least 3 goals. Foot race for the puck that Toterit will win. Nice hit though by Mise to win it back. And offside there as Nawar Yamal could not tightrope the blue line. And in front shot and scores the hat trick for Harlow. And Toterit make it 4-0 here in the third period. On the 5-hole finish, tremendously done. As he sneaks in behind the defense. And what a turn of events this has been. For nothing now for Toterit. I said in game 1, they needed to find some offensive help for Stammer. Well, they have certainly found it. There's a quick out here from Mustakalta. Alupekas tries the shot. Stammer the save on the short side. If you're Mustakalta now, you can't be looking for quality because time is not on your side. You gotta try to find chances where you can get them, and that's one as Launinen finds the back of the net, and a tremendous response there from Mustakalta as they bring the lead back down to 3. This game's not over yet. Stammer did well, but track that one. You could see the adjustment. Gold close quarters pays off. And this one is not over yet. It's offside here for Mustakalta, but again, lead back down to 3. They've shown they can score in this game. You need to find their way through a few more times here. Aro's pass off the mark. Of course, every mistake from Mustakalta amplified. Time is very much not on their side. Mise throws one on. Nice save by Stammer. That's what you got to do. If you have a look on goal, you got to throw it on. Nice outlet here. Totarit working their way through the neutral zone. Offside is the call as they get to the blue line. An interception here for Aro. He's alone. He scores. Mustakalta is not done yet from 4-0 down. It's 4-2. We have ourselves a hockey game out of nowhere. Aro just ends up all alone with the goaltender. Stammer might be an outstanding goalie, but a big goal from Aro, one of the most dangerous players. The offensive side of things, and well, that is yet another goal, by the way, to the glove side. Maybe they've figured something out here. Potential crack in the armor. Offside call here, but Mustakalta seemingly with all the momentum now. High up off the draw. Lupeckas was able to get it into the zone, not able to hold on to it. One back by Mise. Looking at his options. One-timer, they score! An absolute rocket from Aro. And Mustakalta are within one. What a turnaround, a blast from Aro. Doubles up in the goal scoring column. And a 4-0 lead has turned into a 4-3 lead for Totarit. They're going to call a timeout here. Just try to settle things down a little bit, as this one slipping from their collective grasp. High up off the draw. Mustakalta in control. Still so much time left to go in this game. Ace here. Alupeka's penalty called. Mustakalta to the power play as Oyala heads to the box for tripping. Might not have been tripping now that I look at it. A little bit too quickly there. They call charging ultimately, so here we go. What a chance for Mustakalta to try and tie this game. 3 unanswered goals, a 4th. They're on the man advantage, would be huge for them. As Aro would love to score a hat trick here. Mise. Point continues to circle, shot on, and a save by Stammer. Draw. Mise looking at his option. Steps in, tries the blocker's side. Good save by Stammer on this occasion as the puck is cleared out. We're halfway through the power play. There's over the line now. Ariamal looking at his options. He said the one-timer, they scored! 4 unanswered goals for Mustakalta. This game is tied. What an unbelievable turn of events here. The power play tally as Toterit look to have this game in the bag. Ustakalta say not so fast. Just a crazy, crazy turn of events. The power play goal ties this game as Toterit, I'd say they're on the back foot. It's worse than that now. Not able to time the dump and chase. And what looked like a certainty that we were going to have two 1-1 series as we continued on with the week. Well, no guarantees this time. As Mustakalta indeed now very much back in the mix for a potential 2-0 series lead. Can Toterit find the response? Walk away with the win in very much more dramatic fashion. The puck dumped in. Mustakalta able to get it back quickly. Opeka's able to at least gain the line. Feed in front. A bounce. Kept out by Stammer. Rolling puck. Recovered by Nuari Amal. 4.5 minutes to go. And offside here against Mustakalta. A shocking turn of events here. The 4-0 lead for Toterit is gone. There's 4 minutes left here in the third period. Could very well be going to overtime in this one. Our first overtime game of the semifinal. There's Toterit in the attacking zone. Aro the pickoff. Up to Alopekas trying to get the speed. Get by the defender. Aro's there to help him. Back to the point. D-to-D pass. 2 minutes left now in the period as well. Issei with good patience. As Nuari Amal. Aro down low. Good hold. Launanen. Back to the point. A lot of zone time from Mustakalta. Poked away. And they will retreat. Trying to find the breakthrough. Loose puck is recovered. A chance on the short side. Good save by Latve. An opportunity out of nowhere. And an offside call here. 28 seconds left. .9 to go. Off the face-off. Issei able to recover. One more chance here now. Toterit in control. 15 seconds to go. Little space. One-timer, big save by Latve. 8 seconds for Mustakalta to go to work. Launanen over the line. Low shot. Rebound. Kept out. Both goalies holding their teams in it as we head to overtime here in game number 2. What a comeback for Mustakalta, but they'll need one more in overtime. For overtime here. To Get a look at the numbers, the shots, dead even. Mustakalta, though, the face-off advantage, the time on attack advantage. What a fight back for them. As it looked to be all but done. It happened so quickly as well with those goals, including the power play tally. This breakaway goal from Aro, especially out of nowhere. Here it is. Overtime is on the agenda. Next goal wins. Will it be a 2-0 series lead for Mustakalta, or will Totarit ultimately get this victory anyway? We'll see a 1-1 split. The feed in front, big save from Stammer. Alupekos nearly winning this game. Just seconds into the overtime. As off the face-off, it is Totarit in control. For their first chance of the extra frame, stifled at the blue line. And trying to find space, that pass a little bit off the mark. All the passes off the mark yet again. The slack is left to chase. Aro tried to give chase. Didn't get there in time. Disruption by him, though, on the other side as both teams trying to play it a little bit safe from a defensive standpoint. Job by Aro to win it back. Allowing it into Nawari Amal. Stepping in, wanted the Alupekos one-timer. Loyola was there to take it away. Space now, good poke check from Yamal to take it away. And set up Mustakalta for a counterattack of their own. And that one is quickly stifled. Who wins a more defensive battle between these two? Mustakalta up ahead. Alupekos gets leveled. Totarit not able to take advantage before he's back to his feet. There's the one-timer from the point. Lape the save. Totarit still in control. Back to the point again. Stepping in is Karkas, centering feed. Another stop by Lape. One more time into the middle. Full pressure here for Totarit. Now at the point. Can't get that shot off cleanly. A step up to try to keep it alive. Nisei able to dump it in as Mustakalta survive yet another scare. Now stepping in, centering feet, bouncing puck. It goes in, but it's being waved off. This one will not count. We'll get a look as to why. It's going to be called a kick-in. Look at it from this angle here, and tough to disagree with. And indeed, no goal. We continue on. Wake up call from Mustakalta. Alupekos for Aro. Now Launinen steps in. His shot blocked. One more time, Nawari Amal throws one on. Those puck, they score! Launinen, the hat trick, seals the deal. Mustakalta from 4-0 down. Take game 2, 5-4 in overtime. One of the most stunning comebacks I have seen in my time here over the last near 5 years with SportsGamer. Mustakalta get the win. And a defeat that'll be incredibly difficult to come back from for Totarit when this series continues on Wednesday. Launinen is the hero in overtime. Hat-trick goal, the backhand, just out of the reach of Stammer. A stunning turn of events, to say the least. Musta Kalta, 2 wins away now from making it to their first final. As I said, Totarit will have a lot of work to do when this series continues on Wednesday. Not too many words left for me to be able to explain the magnitude of that comeback that we just saw. Of course, there are a lot of goals to recap here, but it was Totarit dominating in the early stages of this game. The first period, of course, all the goals for them. Of course, we'll shout out to the stream host that we're following here. If you just sorted by periods, you wouldn't have to scroll back down that far every time. But again, for Totarit, just pure dominance, but only to a point. This goal here for Launinen, he started the scoring on the comeback. Aro, the second goal on the breakaway. A one-timer for Launinen. Of course, we didn't get a look at the other Aro goal on a one-timer, and then right there, Launinen caps it off. The massive victory for Musta Kalta. That is the only way to phrase it. A 4-0 lead for Totarit does not hold. Musta Kalta get the win in game number 2. They are up 2-0 in the series. And again on Wednesday. Well, start off at least. And who knows how much how many games we'll see, how much it will matter. But 2 wins away from the final now for Musta Kalta. Again, Totarit, a lot of work to do, to say the least. But that brings to a close our coverage here for tonight. Again, we will be back tomorrow for the conclusion of our other semifinal matchup as Parasite take on Voitimaton on Monday, and of course on Wednesday, Musta Kalta and Totarit wrap up their semifinal matchup. Musta Kalta now up 2-0 in that series. But again, the matchup tomorrow, Parasite, Voitimaton, a 1-1 split. B Major will be with me here on the call for that one. You're not going to want to miss it, so make sure to tune in tomorrow if you haven't already. And of course, as well, we'll be back on Tuesday for our Pro Division Spotlight. Of course, sportsgamer.gg for all the coverage that you need, all of our previews as well, for everything that we have going on in the Pro Division. And of course, you can catch the wraparound now on the YouTube side of things, as well as I go through everything going on throughout our 5 tiers here of the ECL as the playoffs are well underway. Thank you all for joining us so much. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. There you go. Just a crazy, mind-boggling comeback victory for Musta Kalta. Again, we hope to see you all tomorrow. Until then, have a good one, and we'll see you then.
Minkä päällä lakukastike maistuu parhaalta? Ei voi tietää, ellei kokeile. Kouvolan lakritsi.